Good afternoon, everyone. Magandang hapon po sa ating lahat. It's me again, Micah from Websites Advice, and we thank you for continually supporting and attending all of our webinar series. This is actually our 8th webinar. Now, if you can remember, last webinar we talked about the WordPress dashboard. We've explored together how a WordPress dashboard looks like, and we help you how to navigate it. Once you know how to navigate it, it's time to build a website. In today's webinar, we will help you how to design any WordPress website like a pro. But before we do that, make sure to watch until the end of the webinar, until the end of our discussion, for you to get the activated link for our feedback form. Now, for those of you who just joined us today, we are giving an activated link of the feedback form every end of our discussion. Now, this feedback form will be the sole basis for the issuance of the e-certificates. And remember, it is only activated for a couple of minutes. So make sure to watch for that at the end of the video. Please like also our Facebook page and subscribe to our YouTube channel where we post our tutorial videos on website creation. And as we begin our webinar this afternoon, make sure to thumbs up this video, react to it, share this to your friends, and fill in our comments section. Tell us where you're from. Comment down below also the name of your friends who you think would need this webinar. So thank you again for tuning in and be with us until the end of the discussion. And of course, today it will be extra special because we have a new instructor. Her name is Chriselle, and she will be the one who will help us how to design a WordPress website like a pro. So let's begin.
Choosing and adding a theme is one of the final steps in setting up your new WordPress site. What you learn in this webinar, things to consider in choosing a WordPress theme, how to install a WordPress theme through WordPress dashboard, popular WordPress themes that you may use in designing your website, do's and don'ts in website design, web design principles, examples of websites with good and bad design, latest website design trends in 2020, and last but not the least, importance of web design. What are the things to consider in choosing a WordPress theme? WordPress is used to create all kinds of websites. That's why each theme caters to a different market. Here are the things to consider in choosing a WordPress theme. A reliable support team can help you out when you're in trouble fixing your web design errors. With a reliable support team, you'll be assured that someone will assist you on fixing your web design issues. Choose a WordPress theme that integrates with WooCommerce if you want to sell digital and physical products on your site. The WooCommerce integration is for people who want to sell on their website. Next, choose a WordPress theme with full Elementor integration. A WordPress theme with full Elementor integration means you can easily use this theme for any type of website. Thanks to Elementor's drag and drop interface, you can easily add elements to your pages and posts to create any type of layout. Lastly, choose a WordPress theme with built-in customizer. With built-in customizer, you can easily tweak colors, fonts, backgrounds, and more. How to install a WordPress theme? First, log in to your WordPress admin page, then go to Appearance and select Themes. Next, to add a theme, search in the theme directory, then click Add New Theme. Next, if you're already done selecting a theme, choose a preview to see a demo of the theme or install it by clicking the Activate button. You're all done. Now, you can preview your site to see how it looks. Here are some of the popular WordPress themes that you can use in designing your website. Astra. Astra is a fully customizable and free WordPress blog theme. It includes starter sites that are suitable for personal blogs, portfolios, business blogs, and even e-commerce websites. It's responsive and works perfectly with all the best page builders out there. It comes with built-in support for WooCommerce to easily add on an online store to your blog if needed. It's also translation ready and can be used to make blogs in any language. Astra is a lightweight theme with tons of colors options. It has all Google fonts built in. You can find the theme options such as logo upload in the WordPress Live Customizer. Next, Ocean WP. Ocean WP is one of the most popular free WordPress themes. It includes lots of features that you normally only see in premium themes. Ocean WP can be used for any kind of website, including blogs, magazines, business websites, or e-commerce stores. It includes multiple layout choices, full width pages, two navigation menus on the top, custom logo support, multiple sidebar areas, beautiful image galleries, and more. It's super flexible, but still very easy to set up. It also has live customizer support. Next, Hestra. Hestra is a highly flexible and responsive theme for all types of websites. It comes with an easy setup wizard and a companion plugin which adds testimonials and services sections to your website. It can be used with popular page builder plugins and is ready for WooCommerce out of the box. The homepage can be easily set up using the Live Theme Customizer. You can just add and rearrange them with drag and drop. Here are some web design principles that you can use as guide in designing your website. First, here's an example of a website that has an easy to understand navigation feature. As you can see in the homepage, links about athletes, sports, news, videos, games, and shop are positioned at the top middle. Those link descriptions are easy to understand. Make everything clear and simple for the users. Use the clearest design and text possible so website visitors know what you mean. Next, why is color important in website design? Choosing the right colors for your website's design is important for online success. Colors can be your most powerful tool to gain a reaction from your target audience. You can use colors to steer your visitors' emotions or respond to a call to action on your website. Colors helps us to process and store images more efficiently than colorless black and white images. These can help increase brand recognition and help prompt visitors to your site to take action. Here's a simple guide in choosing your website's color based on the emotion that you want your target audience to feel when visiting your website. Red, active, emotional, passionate, strength, love, or intensity. Orange, it means warm, enthusiastic, success, determination, or friendly. Yellow, joy, alive, energetic, fresh, optimistic, or youthful. Green, fresh, calm, relaxed, trust, peaceful, hopeful, or healing. Blue, comfort, clarity, calm, trust, integrity, loyalty, or reliable. Purple, it means glamour, power, nostalgic, luxury, ambition, or spiritual. Pink, it means love, sweet, romantic, playful, warm, compassionate, or soft. Black, it means powerful, bold, serious, elegant, luxurious, dramatic, or formal. Gray, it means respect, wisdom, patience, modern, longevity, or intelligent. Is the color palette you've chosen for your website getting the desired response? Color is one of the most powerful tools in website design. It can be used to attract attention, express meaning, create desire, drive conversions, and even earn a customer's loyalty. Good color choices take careful planning and, when done correctly, can influence how a video will be interpreted, as well as the color combinations by your target audience and how a website visitor interprets what they see, as much as layout and copywriting. Here are some of the fundamental basics on color in website design to help you understand how you can use color wisely in your business to optimize results. How to pick color harmonies. The easiest way to select a color combination or palettes is by using the color wheel and applying the principles of analogous, complementary, monochromatic, and triad color harmonies. What is analogous color? Any three colors which are side by side on a 12-part color wheel. Monochromatic, one color in many shades. Complementary colors, any two colors which are directly opposite each other. Triad colors, colors forming a triangle in the color wheel. Web design principles. Here's a simple guide to achieve color balance in your website's design. First, choose 1 to 3 main colors that will be used for 70% of your website's design. Second, use one pop color to highlight the most important information in your website, like your call to action buttons. For example, you may use these pop colors to highlight your book now or buy now buttons. Lastly, use 1 to 2 neutral colors in your content, backgrounds, and for clear space. Do's and don'ts in website design. First, do think like a CEO. A successful web designer needs to think like a CEO as well as an artist. This will help you view the website with business strategy in mind. Critical evaluation will give you a site that looks good, is user friendly, and helps the business reach its goals. Second, do be creative and unique. Be creative and use elements that make your site unique without disrupting the flow of information. Next, do make it visually attractive. People think visually, which is why images are so effective. Feel free to use images in your web design, but find ones that are visually attractive with high resolution and not pixelated. Make sure the images you use reflect your brand's personality. Don't forget that you can also use textures and gradients to add visual appeal. Fourth, do select the right font sizes. Font size has a huge impact on legibility. It's important that they are neither too big, like taking half of the web page, nor too small, that you can't read the text. The sizes of your fonts should reflect the importance of each element. For example, section titles and taglines are more significant or bigger than the body text. This helps readers scan the content too. Lastly, do use color combinations that enhance your content. Your website's colors should reflect the brand, complement the content, and visually delight viewers. Avoid selecting random colors just based on what you like. Instead, think about the brand and its users. If you have a primary color but don't know how to make color schemes, you can use an automatic color scheme generator to help fill out your palette. Don'ts in web design. Don't ignore the users. Always keep your target audience in mind. Your point of view as a professional might be different from that of the users. Pretend you're visiting your website with fresh eyes. Walk through the user's journey as they explore different pages. Focusing on this experience will help you create a user friendly website. Second, don't create a cluttered layout. Have you seen websites that look like rows of boxes, all different sizes and arranged clutteredly? Would you spend more than 2 seconds sorting through it? Probably not. That's because cluttered websites are usually confusing. The viewers doesn't know where to direct their attention. A well-organized layout, on the other hand, guides the viewer where you want them to go. Third, don't use all the colors. Using too many colors will make your website design clash. Colors have strong psychological impact and they will affect a viewer's opinion of your brand. If you're unsure how many colors to use, the rule of thumb says your design should not use more than 3 colors. If you're working with a brand palette, you might be able to use more as long as you balance them well. Fourth, don't use too many fonts. A website that uses 5 different fonts loses users in seconds because it takes too much effort to read. Too many fonts on the screen can make a website look chaotic and unprofessional. Lastly, don't use too many images. Too many images will crowd out your message. Use them sparingly. Remember, search engines can't read images very well, so don't rely on them to convey text. If you're using a background image, keep the size under 1 MB. Large images will slow down your site's loading time and will affect your SEO. Here are some examples of websites with good designs. Angry Birds, the official website for the popular game. It features a simple design utilizing the game's fun visual graphics as the main backdrop of every page. This works really well in maintaining the same spirit and consistency as the game itself. 99% invisible. It's one of the most popular podcasts about design. Their website features a beautiful design built for podcasting with easy navigation and quick access to their latest episodes. It has a beautiful podcast player integrated into the website's design. Here are some examples of websites with bad designs. In this website, the background image is color black and the images are too small. The products should be the focus of the site. One issue is the colors. This site uses a lot of colors and it's not pleasing to the eyes because it has a black background. Another issue is the frames. There are 2 frames on this website. The left frame contains the text content and the frame on the right is empty. An e-commerce website like this should make you want to stay and look around it. The items for sale must be in the front and center. Keep in mind that if you have an e-commerce website, the purpose of the store is to sell the items. But in this website, it makes the viewers hard to understand which items are for sale and it's not pleasing to the eyes. Next, Yale University School of Art. It's not pleasing to the eyes because it uses a repeating photo as the background. The repeating images shouldn't be too obvious. Are you excited to know the latest trends in web design this 2020? Here are some of the latest trends that you can apply in designing your website. Black and white, luminous color schemes, hand-drawn elements, shadows, layers, and floating elements, and gradient. Designers who aim for the best website user experience should have in mind incorporating some of these web design trends. Black and white. Black and white paired with a very narrow spectrum of grayscale are elegant, aesthetic, and modern. To avoid your website getting dull, add some high quality black and white photographs or artistic illustrations. Tip: 50 Shades of Grey might be a literary bestseller, but in website design, it's a flop. If you choose a black and white website with grayscale colored elements, stick to 2 to 3 shades of gray. Next, luminous color schemes. On the complete opposite, luminous color schemes will be a step forward in isometric trend in web design. Glowing neon colors such as blues, purples, and pinks will make your website look modern and futuristic. Coupled with deeper and darker shades, these luminous colors will pop out from screens, forging a bold and daring appearance of your website. Tip: neon colored elements go well with any of the above mentioned web design trends: dark mode, minimalism, and black and white. As darker, non-colorful background makes these luminous colors stand out even more. Next, hand-drawn elements. Hand-drawn graphics radiate positivity, soulfulness, and easygoing. So this trend is a definite must for 2020 if you aim to show your target audience how creative and imaginative you can be. Tip: artistic illustrations will add a dose of authentic and unforced to your website. Yet, be careful. Not all professions will benefit from an illustrated website. To ensure your web presentation doesn't look childish, thoughtless, or flippant, seek advice from a professional in the web design field. Next, shadows, layers, and floating elements. It's another down to earth trend that can create the illusion of depth through overlapping layers. Layering multiple elements such as text, images, videos, icons, etc. can turn an overcrowded and busy website into a web presentation with a thought through arrangement and undisturbed flow. Tip: the good of less is more definitely applies here. If your website starts to resemble a PowerPoint presentation with all the available effects like fading, disappearing, resizing, dropping shadows, etc., don't use this web design. Next, gradient. Gradients are back in fashion, stronger than ever. Combining multiple colors that create contrast and the illusion of depth is the winning combination for a sleek, cutting-edge website look. Tip: avoid going for monotone gradients as they look sloppy, boring, and unstylish. How important is web design to your business success? Did you know that 75% of users admit to making judgments about a company credibility based on their website's design? Did you know that 85% of business to business customers search the web before making a purchase decision? And did you know that 94% of a website's user first impressions are design related? Your website design is an opportunity for you to set your business apart from the competition. If only given 15 minutes to consume content, 66% of people would prefer to see something beautifully designed versus something plain and simple.
Designing a website is not an easy task. It requires a lot of commitment, dedication, and creativity. But I hope or we hope that this webinar helped you a lot in deciding how you can design your own WordPress website. And we thank you again for continually supporting and watching our webinar. We hope to see you again in the succeeding webinars that we will be having. So again, thank you and goodbye.